All right, good day and good welcome to all of you. I know a lot of you are waking up just for this one, and I know I'm ready and raring to go. This is NSG Fall 2024 in support of Norges Blindeforbund, or the Norwegian Association of the Blind and Partially Sighted, if you so prefer. Good luck to the runners because we're getting in with a big and exciting one. It's Super Mario 64 Randomizer, brought to us by JuZockt and Rising Phoenix. Take it away.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. You can even see the controller and the cam. That's perfect.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm JuZockt. This is Rising Phoenix. This idea came last year in summer. We were like, yeah, let's just try 2P1C randomizer. Randomizer is basically, I think we will do the explanation after we start. That's why we have our lovely commentator Ludwig for. Yeah, I will show the menu real quick. You have like seat selection. You have 100,000 possible seats. You can like do the amount of stars for the final door, which is you cannot BLJ the final door. So the final door is actually locked. You can do spawn difficulty. It's like dangerous. Like you have stuff spawning on lava and pits. Yeah, we have a little bit of colorful aesthetics as well. But I would say we would just jump straight into the run. I think I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I am so ready for this. Good luck, guys.
What? Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah. Okay,
right.
we cannot hear right. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, wrong jump. Okay.
All right, let's go. So this is Super Mario 64 Randomizer. So before I go into the specifics what the randomizer actually randomizes, let's talk about what category we're playing here. We're playing 30-star random seed. So the two runners have no idea what adventure expect them, or they have to expect. So they've never played the seed before because it's random, and that means there's no chance they prepare for it. So actually 2P, 1C, that actually means two players play this, but only on one controller. So that means they have to like divide the available buttons between them. So when I got it correctly, I think Rising Phoenix is actually controlling Mario with the control stick. So he gives the directions pretty much, and he also has the control over the Z button, or the Z button, which actually is used to ground pound and to long jump. And ground pound is not that bad, I guess, but long jumping requires pressing Z and A in very quick succession, and the A button is controlled by JuZockt. So timing this is kind of hard, I guess. And he's also controlling all the other remaining buttons, which is A, B, and start. All right, so what is the randomizer? What does the randomizer actually do? So the Super Mario 64 randomizer is actually a ROM hack created by Arthur Tilley, one of the great ROM hack, active ROM hack creators out there, and he worked on this for quite a few years now. And we are currently playing the latest version 1.12. We went through a lot of stuff, a lot of adjustments until we got where we actually are now. Now we are actually at this point where we do not encounter any more seats that are actually unplayable or unbeatable, because actually everything spawns in random locations. We have random locations or relocations of coins, normal coins, red coins. We have relocations of enemies. We have relocations of boxes, both stationary boxes and floating boxes. And of course, we have randomization of stars, both stationary stars, like stars that are just floating somewhere,
Ah!
And also stars that spawn from completing
Ja, ich glaube, das ist fuck it. Das ist nicht gut.
specific
Ja,
tasks,
das war schlecht.
such as, let's
I guess
say,
some
defeating the
LLL
Bob-Omb
looked like
King
to
or defeating the Womp King or opening all the chests in Jolly Roger's Bay and stuff like that. So these stars always spawn in random locations every time you spawn them, so you don't even have a chance of knowing if you know the seed.
Wait.
These are controlled by the game RNG.
SSL.
Alright.
So you see, when you in randomizer, when you enter a painting, you don't actually get into the stage that you would connect to that painting. You get thrown into a random level. So every seed randomizes the stages
Terrible basement.
in a way that, let's say, BUB leads to Rainbow Ride, and Rainbow Ride leads to Snowman's Land, and Snowman's Land
That
leads
is
to
huge.
Womp's Fortress or whatever.
Schwimm erstmal raus aus diesem Teil.
So you have no idea where you're going,
Schwimmhalle
basically,
nebenbei
and every time you enter a level, every time you actually enter an episode,
First.
you get thrown into a random spot. So, which is also controlled by RNG and not by the seed. So, if you enter a
Jumping
painting
climb.
6 times, you get thrown to 6 different locations when you have no idea where that will be. It won't be hazardous locations, like in the very beginning of the randomizer development. Of course, you would spawn like in death pits or on slopes that lead you straight to demise. But that has actually been thrown out by now, for the most part.
Ja, das war nicht weit genug.
So why are we playing 30 stars? Like 30 stars is not even a category that you would recognize from normal Super Mario 64.
Relax.
So,
Relax.
Ja, okay.
30 stars is actually a category on the leaderboards. It is pretty much the compensation of the 16-star category. So if a randomizer player wants to run a short category, they usually do 30 star. So 16-star is a vanilla thing. The number 16 comes from the fact that you have to use MIPS to beat the game, and MIPS spawns in at 15 stars, and you need a 16-star to open up Fire Sea. So that makes up 16 total stars. And 30 stars is pretty much the fastest category you can play. Other than other special categories like
terrible, actually.
Journey Mode or whatever it's called, I kind of forgot. Where you have to visit every stage one time, and don't even have to collect stars technically.
Come here, bird.
So they got a little bit of a bad basement here because in order to get 30 stars as soon as possible, of course you want to collect as many free stars or open stars as possible.
That's terrible.
Like
Ja.
every stage has
Genau,
at
man
least
TTM und dann WTW.
one, except THI, I think. Other than THI, every single stage has at least one floating star. That's just one star that is hidden up in a high up spot or whatever in vanilla. So you have to like do a little bit of platforming to get there. But in randomizer, it can just be right next to you when you spawn, if you're lucky.
Pause.
So here we have a good example. Like this star they collected already, but TTM is actually a very good stage to find here because it has 4 open stars next to the fifth star, which is the monkey.
Fuck, ist das für ein...
Which they
The
can
fuck, why is
probably
this-
will probably also
that
do
one-up?
if they do not find better stages.
Auf dem Schild gespawnt. Okay, ja,
That's a rare
WTW.
So
one.
DTM is a very good beginning here. So other good options are Womp's Fortress because the stage is very small and you have
Jetzt war der
also
Name
there
lustig.
4 open
Das
stars.
ist ganz gut.
Rings?
Star One.
DDD kind of a slower stage,
Chests and
but
Drei,
also
vier.
not that hard
hab
to
alle
grab
gesehen.
stars in there. You can they will probably go at least for star 1 and 6 because again these are just open stars. It takes a little
das
while
sind
to get
Fires.
there because you have to still swim to the other area. So
Hier verpasse ich
when
immer
you have a stage like DDD, DDD is like divided into 2
Ich sehe nicht, das ist one.
separate
Und
areas.
sechs daneben.
So the area where you spawn, where the manta ray is, and where this little underwater
Acht Sterne,
tornado,
wenn du auf Lobby dann
is in the chests.
Yeah, which
That
means
is the
it's
spawning area, and everything that is originally in the spawning area will remain there. So you will not see, let's say, any treasure chests or the manta ray or whatever. You will not see that randomly in the other spawn area, because that area is actually not loaded when you start the level.
Warte, Metal Cap, lass mal Wingcap checken.
However, there are big levels in Mario 64 that are not separated by sub-areas. And a good example would be Hazy Maze Cave. Hazy Maze Cave is a gigantic level, probably the biggest level in the game in terms of spawning areas. And you have no sub-areas there. If you go to Dory Cave, the entire level is still loaded. So there's never anything unloaded. Even though you cannot see everything, obviously, because you cannot see through death planes and through the ceiling. But the entire area is loaded. So that makes stages like HMC, which have 5 open stars, but due to the gigantic spawning area, it can still be tough to collect them.
Okay. Into PSS.
So they're exploring pretty much, or they're pretty much searching for good stages at this point. Like here we have 2 stars on the slide, which is pretty much free, I guess. Yeah, here we see the box star, which the box usually is on the bottom, like right after the finish line. But in Randomizer, the box can spawn in any part of the upper slope area or the upper slide area. It can even spawn
that's huge.
if you are lucky. If you are lucky, the box can even spawn in the starting room. But here it was pretty much very near the starting room. And this is a pretty huge find here. Worms Fortress Vanilla.
Exit out.
Or not Worms Fortress Vanilla, but
exit out.
I think they found it in...
Machen Worms fertig, komplett.
Oh, they found it in Wingcap. This is actually pretty good, because all they have to do now is they have to go to Worms Fortress, quickly collect a star. Then they will probably enter the stage again, because I think in 2P1C it's actually faster than to trying to find your way out there. And then it will just exit back to lobby, which puts you right in front of the Wingcap entrance again, which, Worms Fortress there is a really big time saver, or a really big deal. So I guess they will now try to fight the Womp King here, which is not in its original spot, of course. Womp King is actually one of the few bosses that you can randomize in Randomizer. We have also a few bosses that just cannot be randomized, such as the IROC. The IROC is a boss that, in theory, you could randomize, but the fight would pretty much break instantly, because the IROC needs a lot of space to work correctly, and if it would spawn in a very small area, it would just pretty much softlock all the time. So the developer decided to not even give that a go anymore, because it is pretty much a wasted effort. So they will probably exhaust the entirety of Womps, except of course red coins and hundreds. I think they will not go for a single one of those, because that is very exhausting and very dangerous. Even though Womps is a pretty easy and small stage, you can still fall off the stage and die instantly. And that can happen anytime in 2P1C, really. It's really tough to navigate through this game if you're not in full control by yourself.
Teleporter. Okay.
So let's talk a little bit about the aesthetics as well of the game. Like in Randomizer, you can, as you see, you can randomize even the color of the stars, which they have set to individual colors even. So every single star in every single level has a random color now. Same goes for the coins. The coins are not randomized every single one, because that would be kind of crazy. But we have a random color for yellow coins, we have a random color for blue coins, for red coins. And we have also a random color for both Marios. outfit, and also Mario's
huge,
skin
fine.
color.
Huge spawn.
So he looks like, I don't know, a little bit like a vampire or a zombie right now, according to, or like as if he is not very well.
Das ist geil, wir können viel machen.
Die haben wir noch Stars represent.
And you can also customize, the last thing that you can, they customize these skyboxes, I think.
Die Enter.
But you can also customize the music, but they decided to not do that because you can randomly get like the infinite staircase or the Big Boo's merry-go-round music in all the stages if you're unlucky, and that would kind of that would be bad.
Box.
I'm still not sure if they actually decided to randomize the skyboxes.
Nice. Backflip. Oder so.
So you saw in Fire Sea they just took an intentional death. These are intentional deaths that are used because both if you grab a star or if you die on a stage. Both if you die on a stage or if you grab a star, you get thrown out of the stage that you were in, that you were just in. Like it's a little bit confusing maybe first, but if you like, let's say you enter the BOB painting, and you come out of, you land in the Worms Fortress stage. If you grab a star in Worms Fortress, you don't get thrown out of the BOB painting again, you get thrown out of the Worms Fortress painting. So you can just keep the streak going until you like find a level loop or a dead end in the cycle.
What are you doing?
So now they found TTC, which is also a really cool stage in Randomizer because first of all it provides it has really cool looking movement, and in this case also very interesting to coordinate movement, I suppose. And the stage has 5 open stars as well, and they can be anywhere.
Oh yeah, right.
In this case, I think I didn't see any stars on the lower part, so it's not a good layout if you spawn very low, but you can also spawn on the higher parts of TTC. And maybe they're lucky and they get a few more of those. So this is HMC, I talked about it a little bit before. So HMC is the biggest stage in the game, area-wise, and it has tons of spawn points for stars. It can be in the Toxic Maze, it can be in the Dory Cave, it can be like in the Red Coin Room, it can be in, which is this one. It can be like in the vanilla spawning area or in one of those corridors. It can be inside of the elevators. It can be in the rolling rock section, like literally anywhere. So you have to explore a lot of stuff here to find them, usually. So at Dry World is also a very interesting stage because it has, I think, 11 boxes. But only 2 of them contain stars. And of course they want to find the stars right now because they're not going... because they are not going for coins. And of course, as I said before, also boxes are randomized.
We have a loop. We have a loop.
The boxes that contain...
Das ist vor allem ein geiler Loop für Ding.
The boxes that contain coins and the boxes that contain stars look exactly the same, so you have no choice
6 or 6.
but to just open them and find out what's inside. And I think they needed like the 5th or 6th box now to find one of the stars.
SSL werden wir nicht mehr machen. Ja, ich habe Zeit mit dem Import. Ups.
So I think Rising Phoenix 64, who is basically, who is by the way also the world record holder for the 120 star category of this, I think he took the task of doing the main routing.
Okay, 21, 22, 23.
Because he's actually very good at this. So I think he already has a plan for the rest of the stars that he wants to collect. Because they are using a tracker to keep track of which painting leads to which stage, because it would be a huge overload in your brain if you have to remember all that stuff.
Mehr habe ich noch nicht gesehen bis jetzt.
And they are on a very good pace right now.
Wahrscheinlich hinten bei Red Point.
So one thing that I haven't explained yet
27, 28, 29, okay,
is that
Oh, hier ist noch einer! Hier ist noch einer!
that's
Hier
actually
ist noch einer.
nice. So one thing that I haven't explained yet,
Ja, Moving Club, by the way.
in
Ja,
Randomizer,
schieß drauf.
you don't have to
Okay.
kill Bowser except the very last one, like the Bowser in the Dark World and the Bowser in the Fire Sea fights.
Wir müssen einstellen, TTC, glaub ich.
Are actually completely skipped here in the randomizer. You already get both of the keys. However, that doesn't give you automatic access to the upstairs and basement stages because
Haben wir noch nichts mehr gesehen.
other than the key doors, which
Nice.
actually usually lock you out of those, instead the
Okay,
next door,
ich
which
muss-
is usually just a wooden
muss
door
denken,
that you can
wann
always
jetzt
open.
Vedi?
Now this one is
Tot.
locked with a random amount of stars, and it can be go up to
Kurz raus,
60
LLL,
stars that you need for
tot
those
mit und dann
doors.
WDD
So
Okay.
it's not very easy to
Deswegen,
traverse
ich weiß nicht,
on the
um,
box?
the castle just
Hier drüben.
with a low amount of stars. You just have to take what you get offered, basically.
Oh, das
Oh mein Gott. Ja, okay, machen wir einen Triple Jump.
Jawohl.
Jetzt.
All right, the triple jump up this thing to skip fiddling around with the water switches. And
hast
that
du
is
noch mal
the
gesehen?
second and
Nee.
last
Der ist ja
box
ganz
star of Dry World.
zack.
Wo könnte der sein?
Not sure if they already
da
collected
gehen wir
the
da
open
nicht mehr rein.
star. I guess not. So they might have another
DDD
easy one
Chests,
up
Yep.
their
LL
sleeves.
Open, TTC Open, TTM Open.
Okay, Chests.
Müssen wir
So
mal
now they
gucken.
could go for the manta ray here. It will be a bit finicky. Oh yeah, easy every time.
Hab's gesehen.
Ups. Wir waren zu schnell
Yeah,
für die
this
Uhrzeit.
is by the way I think
Nimmst
the
du dich schon mal drauf,
only
ist so.
enemy in the game which you can
SL,
bonk on
TT.
but take no
Sag
damage.
was jetzt.
So
Nochmal weiter.
the manta ray is
Also am
actually a
Ende DDD rein.
friendly creature,
DDD, TTC,
but it's
TTM.
for some reason it still knocks Mario away if he touches him.
Und dann TTC und wir sind durch und müssen Mips nicht mal holen.
Wow. Wir skippen Maps einfach.
Fast
Alright, so Snowman's Land, I think we still have star number 1
Und
to
der Shell war
grab.
auch noch da.
Ja,
It's also a thing I haven't explained yet. Like the stars have numbers above them. This is
oder
just
halt, wir sagen, wir
to
wollen noch einen TTC und dann statt
distinguish
TTC machen wir
them
Rebel Ride.
from each other, and you immediately
Anstatt
see
der vorletzten
which category or which not episode they belong to.
Okay,
So
wait, double cam check.
star number 1 in SL, for example, is the top of the snowman's head star, which is usually on top of the snowman's head, and star number 3 would be in
Das
this
one
ice
Aber
maze.
bei,
Ja,
da
ist
ist noch ein zweiter.
It is basically required
Da
sometimes.
sind 3 Sterne an der Stelle.
Okay,
to have
wollen wir dann
that.
für den gehen, da hochklettern oder nicht? Ich glaube, Ramble Ride ist easier.
Ja. Warte, wohin jetzt?
Rein.
So they only need 2 more stars, and they are on a very good pace right now. If I might
Wieder.
I
mention
think-
that,
Nee, war es nicht, aber egal.
I'm risking the commentator's
Collection
curse
TTM.
here,
Ah,
no
fuck it.
problem.
Fuck it, wie, exit out. LLL.
Okay.
LLL plus Maps.
All right,
Und
so they spawned again in the toxic maze, and they didn't find immediately a star. And because it takes,
Oder wir holen dann den
quite
letzten
some
in Ramble
effort,
Ride. Wir machen LLL, gehen
especially
rein.
with 2 players, 1 controller,
Ja,
to get
Rainbow
out of
ist
the
aber-
toxic maze,
Ja, in Dark World.
Um,
Das passt doch.
they decided to
Äh,
just exit the stage and go for another
we did
star in
the
some
lane.
other
We
level,
can do this.
which is totally valid.
Nice.
So now they go into the volcano.
Yeah,
The
but-
volcano
but-
has
but-
2
but-
open
but-
stars, and it's also a. Oh my god. That was a bit
Yes.
unfortunate. On the other hand, it was also not too bad because there's also a star here.
Ich hab
Slop
gejumped. Jump Kick.
Alright, can they solve this
Jump,
without
jump und
dying?
delay den Kick. Für Fall Damage den ein. Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Still
Rambo
got it
Mips,
with
hier
1
Rambo oder
slice of
Mips?
HP there.
Okay. Dann können wir das machen mit dem Here We Go. Ich will das unbedingt machen.
It's not a big deal. I know they will probably get MIPS here
Ah.
as the
Okay,
30th
wait.
star, and then they will already be done. They can also talk to this toad. The toads are
Ah.
also randomized, but this one is the fake toad that doesn't give you a star. There are 2 toads in the basement. One of them gives you a star, which is
Dieses Here
usually
We
in
Go,
the
dieses Session.
Hazy
Nachdem
Maze
wir-
Cave room. And the other one is chilling right in this corner, I believe. And this one only tells you about stuff that you already know.
wohin?
SSL rein.
So now we have 30
then
stars, and
Tipi.
now the bit store is actually open. So now we have to either, ideally, we find a
Oh, jeez.
tippy stage like this one. This is a really good find.
Bemerkt mich nicht.
I think
Oh,
they
this
found
can I
this
check on
before,
my day?
actually,
Ah.
so they already knew.
He not seen me.
So now they can just
Sonst hätte ich
warp
den mal
into
als
Tippy
Hyperlink
here
eingesetzt,
by
weil
just
das
taking
nicht
intentional
total-
death again. And the bit store is now open, and you don't have to do fancy BLJ stuff here, because we set the bit star requirement to 30, which makes sense in a 30-star run.
We can work with this.
Weiter, falsche Seite, falsche Seite, falsche Seite, falsche Seite. Wo bist du?
Oh, wait. Yeah, sorry. Ich dachte, das ist da.
Alright, so now in
Okay,
bits you
let's
can
do it
also
once.
spawn on a random spot, and if they got really lucky here, they
okay,
would have
that's good.
spawned, and now a little bit of serious time first,
Wait,
Okay.
wait.
because they're actually trying something fancy.
Jump, please. Wait. Okay, jetzt.
Jetzt?
Ja.
Warte. Sorry.
Damn it.
Okay.
I think they will try it one more
This
time,
doesn't
because that
count.
was not a real attempt.
Wir sind so far in der Estimate. Wir können den Schloss nochmal erlauben. Ansonsten gehen wir
They're
einfach
trying a
way hoch.
trick called
Also den
left side,
Independent
which
Speedrunner
is a pretty hard trick, and it's even 10 times or 20 times harder
Okay, jump.
in 2P1C. So let's see if they get it.
Okay, das muss passen.
Das war
Okay.
Damn it. Okay,
Lass-
they
okay,
they
lass-
mistimed the triple jump. Unfortunately, I guess
Wollen wir
they
safe
were a
machen
little
mit
bit
der
late on
Plattform
that
oder
one.
Sagen,
Wir machen die Holz.
fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, wie Ball. Ich
Okay.
mach die Delayed Cakes.
Maybe they tried another time because they're actually on a very good time right now, but
Sorry, falsche Kamera.
Okay, this is fine.
Okay.
Double
kind
jump.
of panic mode now.
Oh mein Gott. Nice slip. Scheiße.
Am Umbringen?
Yeah, bits is hard, guys.
ich bin
Bits
von
is
der
always
Taste
hard,
weggeswiped.
even
Ja,
yeah.
jetzt-
Now they actually
Jetzt-
try to get a better position by taking another intentional death and
Egal.
re-entering this and hope to spawn right in front of the pipe. No, they spawned even lower, so I guess they take another death. Now they're getting
Gib den,
lower and
Gib den
lower
Spawn
on extra
game.
lives,
Gib den Spawn
Wir haben
Weg
vorhin in dem
insane
Practice den
run.
durchgehend bekommen.
but
Oh!
and now they got it.
Okay, nice. Okay, come
Now
on. Frost.
RNG was actually
do
very
this.
favorable, and they spawned right in
Come
front
on.
of the Bowser pipe, and they even got a one-up. If
Okay.
they screw up the
muss mehr
Bowser
gegen.
fight 3 times,
muss mehr
they
gegen.
Ich mach's
would
auch so.
fear a game over.
Dann. It's fine.
All right, let's see throws. So throws are like Bowser. The Bowser fight is not
That's
randomized
fine.
whatsoever,
Ja, fine.
Ja, stimmt.
because that would just not work if you just randomize the position of the bombs or whatever.
One.
That is one. 2 more to go. Which is both of throws are actually not too bad in 2P1C, because one
Ja,
person
warum ist
actually
das
just
Ja.
spins the
Frames
stick
early.
and the other one just presses A at the right time. But still, Bowser throws are still just a couple frames that you have for each throw to
Ich mach
hit
ganz
it.
früh.
That was a little bit
Relax.
early
Can
2
do
times in a
this.
row,
Yeah,
so
we've got time.
let's see how long Bowser can endure this. That was a little bit late this time, so maybe just one frame, probably just
worst
one
part.
frame late. But it's still not too bad. I mean, you can still.
Krass.
Ja,
what?
Was ist los mit mir?
That
Nee,
was
der
a
war-
little bit
relax,
Ich bin alles eine Stunde.
early again, I believe.
Relax. We can do this.
Just
Oh,
let them focus. Just let them cook.
Ich bin. Der passt.
Das passt.
That should
Nice,
be.
okay, come
That
on.
was very close to the edge, but I think one frame later
Ich
I
glaube,
would
wir
have
müssen
missed
ein bisschen
again.
vorlegen, ansonsten glaube ich hätten wir keiner.
Ja.
All right.
Oder
Now they
die.
probably can reach
I mean,
this
we can
bomb
try.
if they, but they I think they need an
Ja,
almost
fuck it.
frame
Der
perfect
lag exakt auf der Kante, das ist ein terrible.
throw for this. So the thing is, the closer you are to a bomb,
Okay, auf zu
the more frames you
Jump.
pretty much have to hit it correctly with
Grab
the
it.
throw.
Und jetzt.
The farther you are
warte,
away,
warte.
the more
Ich will
precise
vorlegen.
the throw has to be.
Throw?
And if you are too far
Ah,
away from the
ah,
bomb
okay, ja,
altogether,
ich
you cannot
so,
reach
also
it
das
at all,
überlegen ist
and
Dass wir es einfacher machen.
that just wastes more time.
Okay, that's fine. That's
So
terrible.
now
okay,
you
wir müssen
get
es abwarten mit dem
the fire. I guess they will just wait until the fire is over. They can't even get some health back, because once this blue flame splits up into multiple,
Scheiß Drecksflame.
they spawn
Wait,
coins.
nein, okay. Okay, ich wollte herumgehen, dass wir den glitchen.
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
That should
Yes.
hit.
Nice, let's
And
go.
And that's
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
guys. Timer is on the big star grab as
go.
usual. So let's see what time it is. It
28.
looks like a 28, 24, or 25, and 25.
Time!
Time.
Nice, let's go.
Yahoo!
That's another PB done!
And that's another PB, guys. And if the Spirit of the North run is actually a PB by like a couple seconds, that means all of our runs have PB'd in this event,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Oh god.
Das hätte legit eine 25 sein können. Ne?
Yeah.
Well,
So how are you guys
done.
feeling, eh?
What?
How are you guys feeling?
Yeah, we have lots. We got the schedule back a little bit back, and are we? Can stream hear us now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Yeah. That was Randomizer 2P1C. Yeah, we were trying for left side actually because we had the stupid idea to just try it. We actually did it in practice. And yeah, the throws were a little bit horrible, but the seed was. We had a loop actually. I don't. Did you mention it? We had a loop.
Yeah, we actually had a lot of 5-stage loop with
Yeah.
HMC, that rival, DDD, SL, and TTC. So basically the best thing that could have happened.
I did not recognize the loop, but I saw that you found them all, which was really good.
No.
Another thing, for everyone who is interested.
There's a tracker.
What the hell?
Yeah, we have a tracker.
That's like how the tracker is looking. Which, that's by the way, is the reason why I always look like in this direction, because I had to
What
track.
just fell down?
I don't know, I also hear that. But yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much to the three of you. That was absolutely delightful to watch. I certainly had a lot of fun, and I hope you lot did as well.
Yeah, definitely.
We've actually, during that run, received a donation here from Maggie and Kitty, who donate 420 krona.
Wow.
Very nice. And say, big hugs from Germany to Team Mario, especially Ludwig von Cooper. We're very entertained and love to see what you guys are doing. Go forward, and thanks for this lovely event with a noble goal. Ciao and Mouse from the city of Beethoven. Thank you very much to them. That was absolutely a run to be awake for, and I'm glad I'm here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, obviously.
Speaking of runs to be awake for, we've got another little special one coming up. Eris will be here in just a few short moments bringing... not Eris, sorry, I've skipped one ahead. No, Seductive Spatula, there we are, will be here bringing us a short game showcase. Look forward to seeing what that's all about. I know I will. We'll be back in just a few short moments.